Yeah. So once you have, you find the 3D structure of the compound that you are looking for in PubChem, go to download. There are different options of formats, but the one that we need is the SDF. Click on it. Can you see it automatically downloaded into my download file? Right. So let me go to my download file and copy it from there. So another thing when it comes to drug design, you must have a good, you must be tidy in keeping your files, right? So if it will download, yours will download. So you have to go and create a new, you have to go and copy that. You can create a new file. Let me create a new file on my desktop here called iArt. I will create a new file, a new folder, sorry, called iArt. iArt folder. I did that. So it is in that folder that I am going to save my Telanol. Let me rename it to Telanol to show it to ibuprofen. Let me just call it IBF. Great. So let me show you. So I've downloaded the structure now, right? Let me stop sharing. So let me go back to Chimera and open that ibuprofen that we just downloaded now. So this is Chimera. Go to File, right? Click Open, right? It will give you, this is my file. So let me go to, I told them I created a file on my desktop. So let me go to desktop. We are running now because I want you to do this. Let me go to desktop. Where is my desktop? Desktop. Then I create a folder called iArt. Yes, and this is ibuprofen. Double click on it and open. So why does it give me? It's supposed to give me more to. Oh, I think I open. So oh, I think I copied the wrong file. Let me go back to my. Okay, it's the same thing. So just give me 1 second. Okay, it's the same thing. Open. So give me this. Let me see. Okay, let me choose mode 2. Let me see what is going to be. It's not supposed to show me this. I don't know why it's showing me. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Now, so when you download your structure and you have it in your folder, whichever folder you want to save it, go to File on Chimera, click Open, right? And go to your folder and double click on your compounds, right? So this is the structure of ibuprofen. Can you see? That is the structure of ibuprofen. So on Chimera, you can use. So I advise you when you are doing this, you make sure you have your mouse. It is easier to work with mouse than just working with your laptop pad. It is easier. So you see, you rotate it like this. You see, I'm rotating it now. So when you open it like this, right, you can go back to file. Let's go and let me save it. Say we save it as mode 2. What do I call it? Mode 2. Then yeah, so you see, you give it a name, and I'm still saving it in that folder, in that iArt folder. So once you do that, click on save. So it is that is that. So That's one drug, right? So let's go back to PubChem. I want us to do 2 drugs, right? So let's go back to PubChem. Can somebody suggest another drug for me? Anybody? Okay. Let's use protease enzyme as our standard. Let's use, okay. Now, let me say this to you. In drug discovery, when you are designing a drug, don't forget, we want to use 4 drugs, right? Our own tested drugs. Am I correct? Our own drug. It is always good to use what is called a reference drug. What did I call it? A reference drug. So a reference drug is going to be the drug that is already being used for that particular disease. Are you getting me? So there are drugs that has been used for SARS-CoV-2 protease enzyme that has been reported to work on that enzyme. So you are going to use that as a reference. So you compare the result of your own tested compounds with the result of the test of the reference drug. Am I clear? Okay, so that will help you. So if your reference drug is giving you activity of, let's say, -10, right? You want your any drug that we show that you want your drug to give you something close to -10 or even higher than -10. Are you getting my point? So let's say you have 100 drugs now. Just 10 is giving you -10. The other 90 is giving you maybe -5, -2. What is that telling you? All those other 90 that is giving you -5, -2 are not going to work. Only the ones that give you something close to -10 or higher will be the one to work. So that is the rule of a reference drug. So in this case, let's use lopinavir as our reference drug. No, before we go to lopinavir, I want someone to suggest another drug for us, please.
Aspirin.
Aspirin. Aspirin. Okay, thank you. So aspirin. So can you see the 3D of aspirin? So let's go the same thing and download the 3D. See, so it's safe. Let me go and copy that to my file. Control S. Let me go back to the iArt folder. So you have to copy it from the download and put it in the folder that you create for every project. So let's go back to Chimera. I think I should use, instead of me going back forth and back, let me use this. Let me use this advanced. Yeah, so that you guys can be seen. Yeah, yes. It will be seen every screen I'm opening now. So let's go back to Chimera. So let me close this one. So I close ibuprofen. So let's go back and open just downloaded aspirin. This is it. Open. I don't know why this thing is not supposed to be showing me this. If yours is showing you this for the compound, you can just go to and choose mol/SDF and click OK. But it's not. I don't think I will make sure you get a version that is not showing that. So can you see? This is your what? Aspirin. So let's save it also as mol. Let's save it. Don't forget, you save your anytime, any day. You save your ligand as what? Your drug as mol2. Save as mol2. So let me give it a name. Aspirin. So in that same folder, so let me save it. Great. So now we've been able to, so we have 2 suggested drugs, right? We want to see if those drugs can work against SARS-CoV-2. Now, let's now go and design a compound on our own. Yes. We'll be rounding up now. Let's go and design a compound. So you will design a compound. I will design one today, right? An assignment for everybody before on Monday. I want everybody to go and design one compound. Just simple structure. How do you design compound? When you come to PubChem, go to draw structure. Draw structure, click it. Can you see? Draw structure, PubChem, or you can say PubChem Sketcher. If you go to PubChem and you go, click draw structure, or you can just type PubChem Sketcher directly. Now, so let's now design our own drug by ourselves. So let's say we want to design a drug with a benzene ring. Just click the benzene. Just click. You see, everything you need is here. Just click it and click on the empty space. Can you see? Just click. I choose this one, then I click on this. So let's say I want it to be this. Let me just put this one here. Can you see what I'm doing? Can you see? So let me just put. Let me put this another one here. Right. So let me put a hydroxy group. That's OH. But let me just put ordinary oxygen. Let me put oxygen. Right. Were you able to open PubChem on your laptop? Oh, great. I think David got that. I want to believe every other person also got that. So I have to make my video screenshot so that I can see. So this is our own design drugs. So that's great. So let's save this now. So when you design this, right, always use this clean function so that it can help you see if the structure is in the right position. Let me click. If you put it in the right position, clean. You see, it helps me that no, this is the best position that it should be. So just anytime click on clean, the clean will help you put it in the right position. So let's export this structure. So when you want to export structure, this is export, right? You choose MDL mode file. Don't forget, when I was open my camera, when I click structure, I have to open it in MDL mode file. So MDL mode file, now press export. It is exported already. Can you see? So let me go and copy it. Let me copy that from my download and copy it to the iArt folder. iArt folder. Let me put it there. So let's open it on camera and see how it's going to look like. Let me delete. So let me first try this. Open. This is it. So let me click. Let me choose small. Yeah. You see what it gives me? The display is different from the previous display. Do you know why? Because we sketch it ourselves. So it's giving us 2D, not 3D like the other ones. And don't forget, I said something. We don't want 2D. We want 3D. We don't want 2D. We want what? We want 3D. So how do we convert a 2D structure to 3D structure? We use what is called software called Avogadro. Avogadro. I'm going to show you how to download all these things on your laptop before we go. Avogadro. Avogadro. This is Avogadro, right? I'm going to show you how to download Avogadro and Chimera before we go. I should round up the main lesson in the next 3-5 minutes. So once you open Avogadro, right? Don't forget what we want to do. The structure we design ourselves was in 2D, and we couldn't open it in 3D on Chimera, right? So what do? We need to convert it from 2D to 3D. And to do that, we need Avogadro software. So click on File, Open. Let open is giving my folder. So let me go to where my iArt folder. Where is iArt? Okay. This is the sketcher, the one that we sketch ourselves. Open. Avocado will ask you, do you want Avocado to build a rough geometry? What that is saying is, do you want me to build a 3D structure? Say yes. Can you see? That is a 3D structure. Can you see? So it converts it from 2D to what? 3D for us. So once it does that, let's save it now. Save as. Should be, let's give it a name. Let's give it sketch 1. That's the name of that dog that we call it sketch 1. So let's save it in the iArt folder. I choose so iArt folder, save. Now, if I should go to camera now, I should be able to open it in camera now in 3D format. Sketch 1. So let me choose that mode. I don't know why it keeps giving me the. Yeah, it's in mode 2 now. So we want it to be in mode 2. Mode 2. Yeah, can you see? We now have it as mode 2 on camera. Right, great. Let me save it as mode 2 again. Let me call it picture. Let me ask you to replace the one that is there, picture 1. Yes. So can you see that now? So I've shown you how you can look for drugs on PubChem and you need 3D. But in case you are not getting 3D, how you can design, you can draw your own structure using PubChem Sketcher and you save it as 2D, you clean it, then you export it as a mole MDL file. And once you do that, it's going to be in 2D. So you have to convert it to 3D using Avogadro software. Right. So that's what we are going to do today. So that's what you are. So let me now quickly show you guys how to download all those softwares now. So today you are going to download Chimera, UCS Chimera, and Avogadro software. So just open a browser. Just open a browser, right? Go to all this. There's really available software. Click download UCSF Chimera. Did you see that? You want to take note of it? UCSF Chimera. Press enter. It will show you download Chimera. Now it will bring you to this page. So what this page is asking you is, if you are using a 64-byte laptop, right? This is what you will download. If you're using a 62-byte laptop, this is what you are going to download. So this is 64 bytes. Are you using a Windows laptop? If you're using Windows laptop, click on this Chimera. If you are using Windows, and if it is Windows, you click on this. If you are using iOS, like MacBook, for this, for you want to use, this is the one you are going to use. So if you are using Windows, use this one. If you are using iOS, use this one. If you are using Linux distribution system, you choose this one. If your system is, yeah, that's the current release. These are the current release, right? You can, so you choose that. Just click on it. It automatically, it will show you this page, right? You accept. Once you accept, it will start downloading for you automatically. Can you see my screen? It's downloading automatically. So once it finishes download, just a normal way of installing software, just double click on it and begin to follow the prompt to the end. It will show you how to download, it will show you, just follow it, it will install. Then you can ask it to give you a shortcut on your desktop. Is it clear for everybody? Is it clear? So it's straightforward. Just type download UCSF Chimera on your browser. Choose which your laptop specification, is it 64 byte or 32 byte? Is it Windows? Is it iOS? Is it Linux? You choose that. And once you do that, just double click on it. It will start downloading, and double click on it. It will start installing. Then you can ask it to give you a shortcut on the desktop so that you don't have to be looking for it. Right. So that's for Chimera. The same thing is applicable to Avogadro. Just tap download Avogadro. Avogadro. Just tap download Avogadro. Do you see? So this is it. Click on download. So please make sure that the one Avogadro you are downloading has this blue and orange, this color. I think there's another one that has blue, right? So for that one, it will be 32 bytes. So either you are using 64 or 32 bytes, it doesn't matter. Just download it. Will download it for you. I don't know if you can see my screen, right? You can see my screen, so it will download it for you, right? And you can double click on it. Same process, install it. That's all. So you can play with this before we meet next week Monday by 2 o'clock, right? Then next week 2 o'clock is going to. I think I have a very long meeting. We have a very long meeting on that day. So if we can't meet on 2, I will send you guys a message that we should meet on. Maybe we are going to meet on maybe by 3 o'clock on that same day. But we make sure that at least if it's 1 hour, I spend with you guys on Monday, right? I hope my meeting ends before 2. But if it doesn't, maybe we are going to meet by 3 or 4 for an hour, right? Is it clear? Any question for me? So any question? So if you have any issues with downloading anything, you have any issues, don't wait till our next meeting. Just send me an email, right? Send me an email, Dr. Dowu, I'm having issue with this. Then I can probably send you, maybe if I can meet with you one-on-one, I can send you a video that can explain something to you, what you should do. All right. Any question for me? Anything that is not clear? So what you guys are learning now is we are doing AI-driven drug discovery. So one of the things I want to do also is I will show you how you can do this thing with softwares. And if time permits us, I will show you how you can do this thing with coding scripts, with code, right? I'm going to show you. If time permits us, right? I'm going to show you, right? But I encourage you to please read about protein structure before our next meeting. Do download structure yourself. Use any drugs. Design any compound of your choice also using PubChem, right? And I will see you guys next week Monday. All right. If you don't have any question for me, you guys should have a great weekend.
Thank you. You too.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.